Bhagavato Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhasa. Paragraph number 334. According to the order given in Dhamma Sangani, in Abhyada, the Buddha starts through the Kusala Vibhaṅga, then Akusala Vibhaṅga, then Kriya. Now we have done Kusala Vibhaṅga. We come to Akusala Vibhaṅga here. According to the order given in Dhamma Sangani. Kadame Dhamma Abhyada. Yasme Same Akusala Kamasa Gadada Upajitata Vibhaṅga. Yeah, Kamasa Gadada Upajitata. It's different from the Lokodara Vibhaṅga, Rupavasara Vibhaṅga, Arupajara Vibhaṅga, Lokodara Vibhaṅga. Upajitata here, Vibhaṅga, Jaku Viññāna Upana Hodi, Upekha Sagada Ruparamana, Soda Viññāna Upana Hodi, Upekha Sagada Sadaramana, or Soda Viññāna, for Gana Viññāna, Gana Viññāna Upana Hodi, Upekha Sagada Gantaramana, for Jiva Viññāna, Jiva Viññāna Upana Hodi, Upekha Sagada Rasaramana, for Kaya Viññāna, Kaya Viññāna Upana Hodi, Dukkha Sagada Puttapa Ramana. For Kaya Viññāna here, no more Upekha Sagada, we had Dukkha Sagada. For Kusala Vibhaṅga, for Kaya Viññāna, we have Sukha Sagada. But the Kaya Viññāna for Akusala Vibhaṅga, the Dukkha Sagada, accompanied by the Sukha, a Dukkha associated with the Dukkha. Puttapa Ramana, the object is touchable object. So they have their corresponding object here. That's a Mesamia Sankara Baja Viññāna, Viññāna Baja Nama, Nama Baja Chatayarana. Chatayarana Baja Paso, Pasa Baja Vidana Baja Bo. So there is no Dana e Upadana. There are also no Pasada Yadimoka, because only 7 Jadasika arise together with these Jadas. Now, among these 7, there is no Dimoka, there is no Pasada, there is Dana, there is no Upadana. That's why in place of Dana e Upadana, there is nothing. So Vedana Baja Bo, Baja Jari, Jari Baja Jaramarana, Eva Medasa Kevalasa, Duka Kandasa Smudya Hodi. The same with the Kusala Vibhaṅga. But in the canonical text, only one Vara is mentioned. So we have Hojaruka, Baja Jaruka, Hidu Jaruka, Anyamanya Jaruka, Sambira Jaruka. All Jarukas are to be applied. But only one Vara is applied in the Pali. But according to the remark of the Atakta, we can have 2 Vara here. As we do not have Jadija Rupa, we can have only 2 Vara. So the first Vara is the second Vara. So how about the method here? We have only 6 methods, 6 methods only. So there is no Avijja, there is Dana, there is no Upadana. Avijja Mulaka, Dana Mulaka, Upadana Mulakas are not available here. Only 6 methods, 6 nayas are available. So the same with the Kusala Vibhaṅga. The explanation also the same. We come to the other Jadas. What Jada here we have to decide? Kadame Dhamma Abhyada Dhamma. Yasame Samaye Akusala Sakamasa Gadada Upajitata Vibhaṅga. The Vibhaṅga. Manodhadu, this Vibhaṅga belongs to Manodhadu. So the Vibhaṅga, we have the 7 dhatu, Akusala Vibhaṅga. So Jaku Vinyana Dhatu, Soda Vinyana Dhatu, Kana Vinyana Dhatu, Jiva Vinyana Dhatu, Kaya Vinyana Dhatu, Mano Dhatu and Mano Vinyana Dhatu. This is Mano Dhatu. See? Vibhaṅga. Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu. Akusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu. So there will be only one. Upekkha. So this Mano Dhatu contains 5 kinds of objects because Mano Dhatu can arise in 5 doors. When they arrive, when it arises, it idle, so it will take visible object. And so the Mano Dhatu, Akusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu arises in 5 doors. That's why it can take 5 kinds of object only. It cannot arise in the mind door. Only a 5 door. That's why it cannot take Dhammaramana. It can take only 5 kinds of aramana. Rupa Ramana wa, Saddha Ramana wa, Gandha Ramana wa, Rasa Ramana wa, Puttapa Ramana wa, Yaya wa, Panaraba. Any one of the 5 objects. So what Jada is that? Yeah, Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu. We call Sabrajana, right? But in Abhidhamma, you will not see Abhidhamma text, Pali text, you will not see the word Sabrajana. You will see only Akusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu, Kusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu only, Abhidhamma. So Akusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu, Kusala Vibhaṅga Mano Dhatu. So this Mano Dhatu function, perform the function of receiving. That's why it is called the receiving consciousness, Sabrajana, because it performs the function of receiving. That's why in the Atthakta, Tika, or in other places, it is used as Sabrajana. But what we see here, Mano Dhatu, that arises, it arises after Vijnana, by Vijnana. It received the object. Yes, received the object. That's why it is called receiving consciousness. So it doesn't mean Sankhara Pajja Vijnana, no Avijja here. We have Sankhara Mulaka here. Sankhara Pajja Vijnana, Vijnana Pajja Nama, Nama Pajja Chatayarana. Here also, it mentioned only the first Vara, the first session only. So how many sessions can be applied here for these jadas? Siali Kima Teri. How many Vara, how many sessions can be applied for Mano Dhatu? Do you remember?
Mano Dhatu, how many methods, Pasaya?
No method. The Vara. The method, we have 4 methods. Pajja, the Hetu, Anyamanya, Samyuddha, we have 4 methods. Each method, we have 4 Vara. So the amount of 4 Vara, how many Vara can be applied here? In Mano Dhatu.
Mano Dhatu, I don't know exactly. I just mentioned like the
So you cannot catch because you did not start from the beginning like us.
Yes.
Okay. So here we have Jatija Rupa. This Jata can produce the mind, can produce the matter. That's why as we have Jatija Rupa, we can apply all the Vara here, all the sessions. Now all the sessions are available, applicable, all the sessions applicable here. So because of Jatija Rupa, if the Jata can produce the Rupa, so that Jata, the Jata can be analyzed with the 4 Vara, remember. Jaku Vijnana, Saddha Vijnana, Gana Vijnana, Jiva Vijnana, Kaya Vijnana. Those 10 Vijnana do not produce any matter. There is no Jatija Rupa. That's why the third Vara and the 4th Varas are not applicable. Only the first and the second Vara are applicable, remember. So here, as in Naya, we have here Adhimokha. Now, Vedana Pajya Adhimokha is the place of, not Tana here, it's the place of Upadana. We have Adhimokha. So one method, one more method is applicable. That's why how many methods here? We have 8 methods. Seven methods. No avijja mulaka, no the tana mulaka. Yeah, no tana mulaka. That's why we have only 7 methods. Only 7 methods can be applied to these jadas. So whenever we recite, whenever we analyze the jadas, we have to analyze with Pawara. With Jatuka, 2 Vara, and only 7 methods. No avijja bhajja sankharo. Study pro sankhara bhajja viññāna. So the sankhara bhajja viññāna. Then study pro viññāna bhajja sankharo. Then nama rupa bhajja sankharo. Then chatayana bhajja sankharo. Chatayana bhajja sankharo. Then phasa bhajja sankharo. Adhimokha bhajja sankharo. Adhimokha bhajja sankharo. Only 7 naya can be applied here. 7 naya. So the explanation the same. So this explanation. But when we analyze the manodhatu, when we analyze the jadas, we have to analyze first with the 1 naya, then with the jatuka, then with vara. Now each jatuka, each vara, there should be explanation like this, the explanation. So each jada, at the end of each jada, each term should be explained in this way. Yeah, we have to explain. We need to explain each term, each vara. Each vara. We have many vara here. If we sum up, we have many vara. So as a naya, we have 7 naya. Each naya we have 4 jatuka. Each jatuka again we have 4 vara. So you can imagine how many vara can be applied here. In each vara, also the explanation of the term must be analyzed. See, in each vara. Okay, let's go to paragraph number 328. 328, what kind of jada is that? Let's see. Kadame dhamma abhyagada yasme same akusala kama sakadada upajidada vipaka. Yeah, akusala kama vipaka. So we say it's short. We say akusala vipaka. Akusala kama sakadada upajidada vipaka. Akusala kama sa vipaka. So akusala vipaka. Manoviññāna dhatu. We know according to Abhidhamma Sankha, but Abhidhamma Sankha take it from the Dhammasangani. So according to Dhammasangani, there are only 7 jadas. They are produced by akusala karma. So among the 7, we have there, you see, 5 akusala vipaka already, 6 now, including Sabdejana. Now we are only 1 more remaining. So Manoviññāna dhatu. So Manoviññāna dhatu upana hodi pika sagada. This Manoviññāna dhatu could take 6 kinds of objects instead of 5 here. So what kind of jada can be here? We have the Sandirana. Because Sandirana. Sandirana, how Sandirana could take Dhammaramana. So it is the Dhammaramana as a Dharamana. So it can appear, the Sandirana can appear in all the doors, not only in 5 doors. Where it appears in 5 doors, it performs 2 function, Sandirana function, Dharamana function. 2 function. So it also can, this jada also can perform Prisadi, Vibhaṅga, Judy function. So it can perform 5 kinds of function, this jada. But here, where it arises in Manodwara, it will perform only the Dharamna function, not Sandirana function anymore, only the Dharamna. So that the Dharamna will take the object what Javana has taken. That's why it can take any object, the Kama object actually, because so the Dharamna arises in Kama play, it takes only Kama object. The way it arises in Manodwara, the object must be Kama object only. The Javana also must be Kama Javana. It arises only at the end of the Kama Javana. Remember, chapter 4, you all have studied chapter 4 of Abhidhamma Sankha. So the Dharamana. So this Dharamana can take Dhammaramana, the additional object Dhammaramana, where it arises after the Javana, or where it performs the Dharamana function, is the Kamavajara Manodwara. Manodwara Kamavajara anyway you can say. So this data is called Santirana here. We call Santirana. Manodhadu. Agusala Vipaka, Manovinyana Dhadu, that is Santirana. So the analysis also the same here. The same. We also have here Adhimaka, Veranabhaja Adhimako. So we have no pasada in the Jada. That's why in the place of Dana, there is no the condition. In the place of Dana, no condition. But in the place of Upadana, instead of Upadana, we have Adhimaka as condition here. Veranabhaja Adhimako condition state. The Adhimaka bo, it becomes the condition state. The condition state, the conditional state. So we also can apply here 4 methods. All 4 methods are to be applied. All Vara also because we had Jadija Rupa. As we had mind produced matter, we also can apply the 3rd Vara is the 4th Vara. So all Varas are applicable here. So as a method, how many methods we have? Only 7 methods. No Avijamulaka method, no Tanamulaka method. So we have only 7 methods. 7 methods have to apply with the 4 Jruka and 4 Vara each Jruka. So this is the Manovinyana Dhatu, that is Sanjirana. So Vipaka, Kusala Vipaka, Akusala Vipaka, and Kriya. So Kusala Vipaka, Akusala Vipaka, and Kriya. Kriya also order here, the teaching or the order here according to the Dhammasangani. So the Kriya, let's see the Kriya here. What kind of Kriya? We start from the Aheduka Kriya. Aheduka Kriya, Mahakriya, Rupavajara Kriya, Arupavajara Kriya. So Aheduka Kriya, let's see. Kadame Dhamma Abhyada, we have Kusala Abhyada, Ukusala Vipaka, Akusala Vipaka, Kriya. They all are called Abhyada here. So Abhyada, Yasame Samaya Manodhadu, Opana Hodi. Yeah, Manodhadu. There are 3 kinds of Manodhadu. Manodhadu, Opana Hodi. Manodhadu arises. Manodhadu. What kind of Manodhadu? So if we continue to read, it will be the clear, it will be clear. Yeah. Kiriya. So this Manodhadu belongs to Kiriya. Newa Kusala. It is not Kusala. Na Kusala. It is also not Akusala. Nacha Kama Vipaka. It is also not the result of Kusala and Akusala. So it is Kriya. Kriya Manodhadu. We have 3 kinds of Manodhadu. It's clear. Pajara Ravajana, Pajara Sabrejana. Pajadwara Vajana, Sabrejana. They are called Manodhadu. So among the 3, only 1 belongs to Kriya. The other 2 belongs to Vipaka. But here the Pali is given here to appreciate, Manodhadu. What kind of Manodhadu is that? Kriya, this manodhatu is kriya manodhatu. Newa kusala. The kriya is not the kusala. Na kusala, it is no akusala. Naja kama vibhaga, it is also not the result of the karma. That means kriya manodhatu. So what is kriya manodhatu here? Only pajadwara vajana. Upekasagada ruparamanawa, and so the Puttapa Ramanawa. So we have Puttapa Ramanawa here. Up to here. So this data up to here only. So we have to analyze all. But here, it measures it brief with papayala, omission. So this data, how many Jadisika can arise together with the data? Do you remember? Abhidhamma Sankha, it is called Puttapana, you know. Chanda Piti Wajida, except Chanda Epiti. 11 kinds of Jadisika can arise together with this Jada, with this Manodhatu, or with this Pajadora Vajana. But Chanda Epitis are not there. Chanda Epiti do not arise together with this Pajadora Vajana. So we also do have Jadija Rupa here. As we have Jadija Rupa, so we can apply all Vara here also. So as the Naya here, Naya can be only here, we have Dimaka, can be only 7 Naya. 7 Naya. So each Naya we have 4 Chaduka, 4 Vara. So we have 60 method, 61 method, 60 jadas, you know, one method, this jada can be applied with one method is 60 vara. So 60, if you multiply 60 by 7, we have 7 methods. There you get the jada there. So the analysis of the manodhatu, kriya manodhatu, that is Pajadwara Vajana. Then we have Manovinyana Dhatu Upana Hodi here. The kriya here, kriya. Manovinyana Dhatu, there are many kinds of Manovinyana Dhatu here. Manovinyana Dhatu Upana Hodi kriya Newa Vibhaga Vibhaga. Somnasa Sagada here. Ruparamanawa, Dhammaramanawa, up to Dhammaramanawa. So this Jada. Somnasa Sagada. So this Somnasa Sagada kriya Jadas. So Manovinyana Dhatu, Somnasa Sagada, kriya Jadas. So that's very difficult, you know, to differentiate here. What kind of jada is that? What kind of jada is that? But we know, according to the order keeping in the Mahasangani, after Pajadwara Vajana, there will be Manodwara Vajana. So we know the order. If we do know the order, you know, it's very difficult to differentiate what kind of Manovinyana Dhatu. Because here, please.
It is Hasitupada. Because so manasasagata.
Oh yes. Yes. Not Manodwara, yes. So Hasitupada. Okay, let's see Hasitupada here. How do we differentiate? How do we say? How can we say this Manovinyana Dhatu as Hasitupada? Because we have Mahakriya Jada, Somanasa Sagada Mahakriya Jada also. Somanasa Sagada Mahakriya Jada also will be explained the same way. Namanavinyana Dhatu, Obana Hodi Giriya, Newa Kusala, Na Kusala, Naja Kama Vibhaga, Somnasa Sagada, De Ruparamanawa, and so Dhammaramanawa. So Mahakriya Jada also will be explained or will be analyzed the same way. So it's very difficult to differentiate, you know, this Manovinyana Dhatu. Very difficult to differentiate. But we, according to the order we have learned before, according to the order you have learned in the Mahasangani, after Pajadwara Vajana. But the Abhidhamma Sankha, after Pajadwara Vajana, we have Manodwara Vajana. But here, instead of Manodwara Vajana, we have Hasitupada. So in the canonical text, the name Hasitupada does not appear. See, in the Mahasangani also you cannot see Hasitupada. In the Mahasangani also you will see the same things like this. Now, Manawayana Dadu, Opana, Hodi, Kiriya, Neva Kuslana, Kuslana, Jakama Vibhaṅga, Somnasa Sagada, Rupara Manawa, Sadara Manawa, Gadara Manawa, Rasa Ramanawa, Uttapara Manawa, Damara Manawa. The same, the same. But there is no Hasidupara. The name of Hasidupara, the Buddha did not say the name of Hasidupara. Yeah, remember. So how the Buddha analyze or keep the name of the Chetas here, how we have to add the other name. So firstly, we have to know the name given here. Now, Manawayana Dadu Somnasa Sagada. So this Manawayana Dadu Somnasa Sagada takes 6 kinds of objects. That is Hasidupara. So with Hasidupara, how many Jeta arises? How many Jesika arise? Do you know? Hasidupara.
12, Sayadaw.
12, yes. Hasana Jede Chanda Wajida. Hasidupara Jeta no Chanda. That means we want smile because the Buddha, the Arhat, with his mind, because this Jeta belong to only the Buddha Arhat, not belong to Purujana. The Jeta Hasana Jeta. Not like a Pajadora Vajana, Manodora Vajana. Pajadora Vajana, Manodora Vajana, even though they are creatures, they belong, they can arise a Purujana. But this Hasidupara cannot arise a Purujana. It's just like a Mahakriya Jeda, Rupa Jada Kriya Jeda, Arupa Jada Kriya Jeda. So Kriya Jedas arise only a Arhat, the Buddha. This Jeda also arises only a Arhat, the Buddha. So Chanda, which Vajida, we say no Chanda here. When you study Dhamma Sangani, you will see with Hasidupara there is no Chanda. But here, the Atthakatha will not explain anymore. He has explained already in Dhamma Sangani. So if you want to know, you go back to Dhamma Sangani, you read Dhamma Sangani. So here, no Chanda, Hasidupara, smiling consciousness of the Arhat, smiling consciousness of the Buddha. So this, the Jeta, Chanda does not arise, or no Chanda there. So with the Arhat's minds, they don't have a wish to smile. They have no wish, they have no Chanda, they have no Chanda to smile. The Buddha's mind, no Chanda to smile. But there is the reason to keep the sign, smiley sign. So just keep the sign, They don't have the desire to smile like us. We smile, we love, but they do not love like us. We love happily. We love with somanasa. So we have a wish there. But for with their smiling, they have no wish there. So here, Hasidupara, we call this Jeta as Hasidupara, the Atthakatha, Etika, but in the Pali, in the canonical text, the original Pali, you want to see the word Hasidupara. Remember. So what you see here, Manawayana Dadu, Obanahadi, Kiriya, Neva Kusalana, Kusalana, Jakama Vibhaṅga. But this Jeta also still can be confused, with the Mahakriya Jetas here. Mahakriya Jeta, Rupajara Kriya Jetas. But the Mahakriya Jeta, maybe the Buddha will use it another time. Remember here, where the Hasidupara is analyzed, the Buddha used it this way. When we come to Mahakriya, we have to compare, the two Jetas, whether the Buddha analyzes with the same way. Okay, we go to another Jetas. Manawayana Dhatu. This is also Manawayana Dhatu. Opana Hodi. Kriya Neva Kusana Nakusana Najakama Vibhaṅga Upekha Sagada. Yeah, this kind of Rupa. Rupa Ramana Peyala here, Dhamma Ramanawa, Yayawa Panaraba. So any one of the 6 kinds of objects. So here also, it can be confused with Mahakriya Jeta. But when we go to Mahakriya Jeta, we will see. Okay, note here, Manawayana Dhatu, Upekha Sagada Manawayana Dhatu. Kiriya Manawayana Dhatu, Upekha Sagada. But we know this Jeta as Manodwara Vajana Jetas. Now we know this Jeta as Manodwara Vajana Jetas, but in the Pali, the Buddha did not use the word Manodwara. But according to the function, the Athakta use the name Manodwara according to its function, but the function is not mentioned in the Pali. The function of this Jada is not mentioned in the Pali. That's amazing here. 3 Kriya Jadas. So we have Pajadora Vajana, Hasidopada, Manodora Vajana. The order keeping in the text, the order keeping it Abhidhamma Sangha is not the same. Remember, Abhidhamma Sangha, we have Pajadora Vajana, Manodora Vajana, Hasidopada. So according to the feeling and according to the feeling, the Venerable Anuruddha made the order is Upekha e Somnasa. Because the Pajara Vajana, Manora Vajana accompanied by Upekha. So they are arranged together there. Pajara Vajana, Manora Vajana. But in the Pali, Pajara Vajana, Hasidupada, and Manodora Vajana, the order is changed here. Now the order here, the order is not changed here. But in the Abhidhamma Sangha, the order is changed. Remember, the order is the Pali, the order is Abhidhamma Sangha. So these 3 Jada also produce the matter. As they produce the matter, all the Vara are applicable here. Applicable, all the Vara. So the Naya here, Naya is also the same. No Pasada there. That's why we have only Atimaka. Vedanapajja Dimako. No Avijja Mulaka Naya, no the Tana Mulaka Naya. Instead of Upadana Mulaka Naya, we have Atimaka Mulaka Naya. Now Atimaka Mulaka Naya. But we will say the Naya, we give the name. We have to say here, not Upadana Mulaka. We have to say Atimaka Mulaka. If there is Pasada, a place of Krebe, we say Pasada Mulaka. Yeah, the for Kusala, the Vibhaṅga, Kusala Vibhaṅga Jada, we say Kusala Mulaka. Kusala Jada. We have seen the Kusala Jada already. The Kusala Jada, instead of Avijja Pajja Sankharo, we say Avijja Mulaka Pajja Sankharo, we say there. So Avijja Mulaka Naya, we say, we get the name Avijja Mulaka Naya. Here, Atimaka Mulaka Naya, we have to get. So we have 9 methods only, but all the Jaduka are applicable. All the Vara applicable here. We are not going to analyze each Jaduka, each Vara. Each Naya, each Jaduka is the Vara. So the one Jada, Pajadora Vajana, Pajadora Vajana Jadas, with the Sankhara Mulaka Naya, 4 Jaduka, each Jaduka 4 Vara. If we analyze it this way, then it will take, the whole day, or almost the whole day, not the whole day actually, maybe around 5 hours is over. If we have to analyze all possible here, we have to analyze, it will take long time, you see, for 1 Jadas. Now 3 Jadas will take a lot, many hours, 1 Jada. So 1 Jada, 1 Naya. So here, Sankhara Mulaka Naya, for example. Pajara Vajana Jada, Sankhara Mulaka Naya. The Sankhara Mulaka Naya also can apply with 4 Jaduka. So Pajja Jaduka, where we apply Pajja Jaduka, we also have to apply with 4 Vara. Then we come to Hedu Jaduka with 4 Vara. Then we come to Anyamya Jaduka with 4 Vara. Then we come to Pajja Jaduka with 4 Vara. So here we see only 1 paragraph. Only 1 paragraph, very short paragraph. But even those, now if we make the books, we get 2 or 3 books. At least 2 books, we get 2 books. With the over 200 pages, you know, one book over 200 pages. But if we make one book, you know, these three Jadas, it would be very big book, you know, very big book, many pages, over nearly how many hundred? 500 pages, I think, no? Three Jadas. Okay, after the Ahituka Kriya, we go to Mahakriya. Okay, how the Buddha mentioned Mahakriya, let's see. Mahakriya. So, Kadame Dhamma Abhyagada Yasame Samye Mano Vinyana Dadu Upana Hodi. So, Mahakriya, Rupavajara Kriya, Arupavajara Kriya, all belongs to Mano Vinyana Dadu. The Kriya Nevakusana Nakusana Najakama Vibhaṅga Somnasa Sagada Jnana Samyutta. Here, we depreciate, you know, we depreciate Jnana Samyutta here, Jnana Samyutta. We can depreciate the Mahakriya Jadas through Hasidubhara Jada. Hasidubhara Jada also Manovinyana Dadu Upana Hodi Kriya Nevakusala Kusala Najakama Vibhaṅga Somnasa Sagata. But in the case of Mahakriya, after Somnasa Sagata, we have Jnana Samyutta. So we can depreciate now the Jada, the two Jada here, now with Jnana Samyutta. In Ahituka Kriya, we have no Jnana Samyutta, but the way the Buddha analyzed the same, only the difference is there Jnana Samyutta, Jnana Vibhaṅga. Now, if you don't see Jnana Samyutta, Jnana Vibhaṅga, that Jada must be Hasidubhara, Somnasa Sagata, Kriya Jada. Somnasa Sagata, Kriya Jada, without the word Jnana Samyutta, Jnana Vibhaṅga, it is understood. It must be Hasidubhara Jadas. Here, Jnana Samyutta referred to the first Mahakriya Jadas. Then Jnana Somnasa Sagata Jnana Samyutta Sasankharina referred to the second Mahakriya Jadas. This Somnasa Sagata Jnana Vibhaṅga referred to the third Mahakriya Jadas. So this order is the same with the Abhidhamma Sankha. So Somnasa Sagata Jnana Vibhaṅga Sasankharina, the fourth Mahakriya Jadas. Upekha Sagata Jnana Samyutta Asankharina is not used the word Asankharina, but understood. What we see Sasankharina. Yeah, Upekha Sagata the fifth, and here the sixth. The Upekha Sagata Jnana Vibhaṅga, this is the seventh. The Upekha Sagata Jnana Vibhaṅga Sasankharina, this is the eighth Mahakusala Jada. So the object here, Rupa Ramana, Sadaramana, Gadaramana, Rosaramana, Buddharamana, Dhammaramana, Yayavapana, Rapa. Because Mahakriya Jadas contain all kinds of the object. Mahakriya Jada contain all kinds of the object. The Mahakriya Jada also, the Sabanyuda Jnana, you see, represent, the Mahakriya Jada represent for Sabanyuda Jnana. So the Sabanyuda Jnana contain all kinds of the object, you know, all kinds of the object. The other Mahakriya also contain all kinds of the object. The Mahakriya Jadas. So it doesn't mean some year. Sakarabhaja Vinyana the same. We have a sada here. We have a sada in Mahakriya Jadas. So Vedanapajya Pasando is the place of Tana. Pasanda is used here. If Pasanda Pajya Atimako is the place of Upadana, Atimaka is used here. So only Avijja Mulaka is the lack here. Only Avijja Mulaka is lack. Or the other Mulaka, the eight Mulaka here. Eight Mulaka, Pasada Mulaka, Atimaka Mulaka. So we have 8 methods instead of 7. Now the former Kriya Jadas only 7 methods. But we have 8 methods, excluding of the Avijja Mulaka method. So 8 methods, so we have 4 vara. Each method, you know, need to be analyzed. With 4 jaduka, each jaduka 4 vara. So the second method also the same. Now with the second vara also the same with 4 jaduka 4 vara. The third method with the or the paṭicca vara. But we are not going to analyze here. If we analyze, we have to analyze. So we can do that. So like a pasada. Pasada here, Vedana Bhajya Pasado. We take pasada as mula, or we take adhimokha as mula. So if we take adhimokha as mula, how what we say? Adhimokha as mula. So adhimokha as mula. Adhimokha Pajya Sankharo, we have to say. Sankhara, we have to come back to as Sankhara. Because here, the analysis here is referred to only a single thought moment. All the things here arises in a thought moment, not in a single thought moment, not the different thought moment. Here, all the factors or all the phenomena arises here only in a single thought process. Now, one jeta, only jeta is jetasika here. That's why we have to pasada bhajya, we say viññāna. Sankhara here we have sankhara bhajya viññāna. Study no avijja, this one, sankhara bhajya viññāna we say here. Yeah, if we take pasada as mula, so we say pasada bhajya viññāna. If we take adhimokha as mula, we say adhimokha bhajya viññāna. So, an example, Sayale Punya Jari, can you make the last neya here, the last neya, adhimokha neya, adhimokha mulaka neya, with the Samyuddha Jaruka, the last Jaruka, with Pawara. Can you do that? Samyuddha Jaruka with Pawara. No, Samyuddha. Anyamya Jaruka, sorry, Anyamya Jaruka. Anyamya Jaruka adhimokha pajya here. We had to say Akademe Dhamma Abhyada Yasame Samaye Manovinyana Dadu Upana Hodi Kiriya Neva Kusla Na Kusla Naja Kama Vibhaṅga Somnasa Sagra Jnana Samyuddha Rupa Ramana Vasada Ramana Vagada Ramana Rasa Ramana Potaba Ramana Dhamma Ramana Yaya Vapana Rabba. Tasame Samaye here. Adhimokha Pajya Viññāna. You have to start from Adhimokha. Adhimokha Pajya Viññāna. Viññāna Pajya Adhimokha. Anyamanya, you hear? Adhimokha Pajya Viññāna. Viññāna Pajya Adhimokha. Adhimokha. Then Viññāna Pajya Nama. Nama Pajya Now, Viññāna. So can you do that? Sayale Punya Jari. So the adhimokha mulaka. Adhimokha mulaka neya pajya jaruka. Sorry, anyamanya jaruka. The first wara, please.
Okay, I will try it, Sarah.
Please try.
Okay. Kadame Dhamma.
Yes, okay.
Kadame Dhamma Abhyagata. Yasmin Samaye Mano Viññāna Dadu Upana Hoti Kiriya Neva Kusana Na Kusana Naja Kama Vibhaṅga Somnasa Sahagata Jnana Samyuddha
Rupa Ramanawa.
Rupa Ramarawa, Sada Ramarawa, Ganda Ramarawa, Rasa Ramarawa, Potaba Ramarawa, Dhamma Ramarawa.
Yaya Vapana.
Wait. Okay. Yang wa pararapa tasmi samaye
Adhimokha Pajya.
tasmi samaye adhimokha pajya viññāna. Viññāna pajya adhimokha.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Adhimokha pajya viññāna pajya adhimokha.
Okay. Viññāna Pajya Nama.
Viññāna Pajya Nama, Nama Pajya
Yes.
And Nama Pajya Viññāna.
Nama Pajya.
Nama Bajaya Chatayadana.
Chatayadana, yes.
Chatayadana Bajaya Pi Namang.
Yes. Chatayadana.
Chatayadana Bajaya Paso.
Yes.
Pasa Bajaya Pi Chatayadana.
Yes.
Pasa Bajaya Vedana. Vedana Bajaya Pi Paso.
So.
Pasa sorry. Vedana Bajaya Pi Paso.
Vedana
Bajaya Pasado.
Yes.
Pasada Bajaya Pi Vedana.
Okay.
Adimokha Bajaya.
No, Vedana Bajaya Pasada Bajaya.
Pasada Bajaya. Adimokha Bajaya Pi. Pasado,
yes. Then
okay.
Adimokha
Bajaya Pawa Bajaya Jadi Bajaya Jaramananang. Eva Meta Sakevana Satuka Kanda Sasamdayo Hoti.
Very great, very great.
Thank you, Sadhu.
Very great. But we have 4 wara. How many students here? Okay, the 4 wara, the last wara of the Anyamanya Jaruka, the last wara, please run now. Can you do that? The last wara.
Let other do it, Sayadaw. I did the other day already.
We have only new student here. New student cannot do that. How many students here? Oh, yes, Sayadaw. Are you there? No. She's not here.
Yes, Sayadaw, I'm here.
Oh, you are there. Can you do that, please?
It means just do with the Paṭicca vara, is it, Sayadaw?
Oh, no. Anyamanya Jaruka, the 4 wara.
Anyamanya. So yes. Now
you start from here. Abhidhamma Abhidhamma the second Mahakusala Jeda, Amakriya Jedas. Jnana Samyuddha Sasakharena. This Jeda, please. The 4 wara, you know. In the case of Namabaja Salayana, we have Namabaja Salayana, Chatayana, Baja Namarupa. Chatayana Baja Paso, that one. But here Anyamanya.
It means Anyamanya.
Yes, Anyamanya. The mutual relation. So for example, Adimokha Paja Sankharo, Adimokha Paja Viññāṇa, not Sankhara. Adimokha Mulaka here, not Sankhara Mulaka. Adimokha Paja. No, we have to take Sankhara and there. Adimokha Paja Sankharo, Sankhara Paja Adimokha.
Yes.
No? Yes, Adimokha Paja Sankharo, Sankhara Paja Pi Adimokha. There's Sankhara Paja Viññāṇa Paja Pi Sankhara. Okay?
But this is the second Kriya Chitta.
Sorry?
This is the second Kriya Chitta.
Yes, the second Kriya Chitta, Sasankharena, that one, please. Kadabinabang.
Gatame Gamma Abhyagata.
Yes.
Yasamaye Mano Vinyanada Tu Upana Hoti Kiriya Neva Kusalana Kusalacha Kama Vibhaṅga.
Nakusala Nacha Kama Vibhaṅga.
Nacha Kama Vibhaṅga. Somana Sasagata Yana Sambayutta.
Sasakharena.
Sasankharena.
Ruparamnawa. Ruparamnawa.
Ruparamnawa. Asadaramanawa. Gandaramanawa. Vibhavinyan.
Rasaramnawa.
Ramanawa.
Uttama.
Ramanawa. Taman Ramanawa. Yamyamwa. Panarapa. Samayi.
Adimokha Paja.
Adimokha Bhajya Sankharo. Sankhara
Sakarapajya
Pi Pechaya Abhimukho
yes. The Sakarapajya Viññāna.
Sankara Pechaya Viññāna Viññānam Pi Pechaya Sankharo Sang Viññāna Pechaya
Nama
Rupang Nama
Rupa Pajya
Pechaya Viññānam
yes. Nama Rupa Pajya
Nama Rupa Pechaya Chathayatanam
Salayarana or Ayarana Salayarana.
Salayatana Pi Pechaya Nama
No. Nama Rupa Pajya Salayarana Chatayarana Pi Nama Rupa, not the same.
Yes, Nama Rupa Pechaya Salayatanam
Yes.
Salayatana
No, Chatha.
Chathayatana
Pajya Pi.
Pechaya
Chathayana
Chathayatana
Pajya Pi.
Pechaya
Nama Rupa. Then Chatha.
Chathayatana Pechaya Paso
Pasa Pajya Pi.
Pechaya Chathayatanam
Chathayana, yes. Pasa Pajya.
Pechaya Vedana Pechaya Paso
Pi. You have to use Pi. Vedana Pajya Pi Paso.
Pechaya Paso Vedana Pechaya Pasado Pasada Pi Pechaya Pi Pechaya Vedana Pasada Pechaya Adhimokha Pi Pechaya
Pi. Adhimokha Pajya Pi.
Adhimokha Pechaya Pi
Pasada.
Adhimokha Pechaya Bawa Pechaya Sati Pechaya Saramaranang
Very good, very great. In this way, we have to practice, in this way. If we do not practice, we cannot analyze. So to be able to analyze each data, so we have to know the Mahadika, before. In the beginning of the Abhidhammabhājanīyaṃ, in the beginning, we have Pajya Jaruka, Hetu Jaruka, Samyuddha Jaruka, Anyamanya Jaruka. We need to know all those Jaruka, and we need to know each Vara is those Jaruka. Then we come to the Madhika, the introduction, the Madhika, Sakara Mulaka, Viññāna Mulaka, and so on. So we have to be familiar with that one. Then we can do every Vara, we can do anything. Okay, nearly 8. So it's time to stop here. So we stop. Remember here, we have finished Mahakriya Chetas already. We have Rupavajara Kriya, Arupavajara Kriya. So, okay, time is over. It's time to stop here. Let's conclude the class by say Buddha Sasana Jira Tetitu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetitu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetitu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetitu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Very happy to see you.